Hey everyone, it's Megan. I'm going to be doing the TMI Booktube TMI tag finally. Thank you to Kim for tagging me, and I am sorry it took me so long. I am recording this on my phone because, as I've mentioned, my laptop doesn't want to record anymore. So I'm going to try to get as much of this. I have limited memory space on my phone, and it will just randomly stop recording and tell me I've run out of space. It doesn't give me warning anymore. I also need to replace my phone and my laptop. Isn't it wonderful? So anyway, I'm going to answer as many questions I can, and then if it randomly stops, I will do a part 2. Because that's how I'm going to do it. Okay. I apologize in advance for the fact that I am old, and I feel like some of these questions are for young people who have memories still. So, just advance warning. Alright, number 1. What fictional character has the best style? Let me ask you, do I look like the kind of person who has any sense of style or cares about style at all? Because I don't. Whatever characters just wear t-shirts and jeans and loungewear. That too. Number 2. Your book, girlfriend, boyfriend, fictional crush. Hayden from The Fill-In Boyfriend by Casey West. Yeah, he's like perfect. That's why he's fictional. Okay. Number 3. Ever loved a character but then started hating them? I'm sure I have, but I cannot. This is the kind of thing I'm talking about, like young people with memories. I don't know. Like every character in Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. Number 4, biggest, longest book on your shelf. And number 5, heaviest book on your shelf. Because this works for both. The Stand by Stephen King. I believe it's 1,152 pages. It's big. It's long. It's heavy. Okay. Number 7. Do you have any book posters? No. Is that a thing? Number 7. Do you have any book-themed jewelry? No. Again, back to the style thing. I don't really wear jewelry. I'd like a book-themed tattoo one of these days. Number 8. Book OTP. Another thing I'm too old for. I know what an OTP is, but it's not really a thing that I think about. I was Team Jacob, so Bella and Jacob. Although even I know that Edward was her OTP, so I don't know. Number 9, favorite book series. I have not read a lot of series lately, so I'm going to go back to a series that I've mentioned in other videos, which is Debbie McCumber's Cedar Cove series. Number 10, favorite book to movie soundtrack. I liked some of the music that I know was on the Shades of Grey soundtrack. Beauty and the Beast, does that count? I love the Beauty and the Beast soundtrack, especially Evermore, as sung by whoever sung it in the movie. Not the Josh Groban version, although I like Josh Groban. The Dan something? Anyway, I don't know. Whoever sang it. Let's see. Number 11. A book story you miss / wish would continue. Okay, for this, I'm going to say a book I just finished recently. In this moment, I miss these characters, and I want to know what's going to happen. I need another book. 12. Favorite standalone. Does To Kill a Mockingbird still count as a standalone? Because that's my all-time favorite book. See, this is not how I think about books. Favorite standalone. I mean, most books that I read are standalones. Middlesex by Jeffrey Eugenides. Okay. Number 13. Since when do you read books? Since when do I not read books? Seriously, what is that? Since when do you read books? Since forever, bitch. 14. Which Hogwarts house are you in? I don't know. I've never read Harry Potter. I don't want to read Harry Potter. I use Hufflepuff for one of my passwords. I shouldn't say that. But you don't have the entire... Because I have other things, you know, like I've added other characters on the end. So, and you don't know what website. So, I mean, I like the word Hufflepuff. So, I don't know. I mean, aren't Slytherins like mean people? I don't think I'm a Slytherin. I don't know. Quality you look for in a book. For it to be interesting. I suck at questions like this. Quality you look for in a book. I mean, I like so many different kinds of books. That's really hard to answer. I like just a good book. Oh, Kim, you are so happy you asked me to do. You tagged me on this now. I just like a good story. Favorite book quote. Oh, I was gonna look this up ahead of time. I should have this memorized. I want this quote to be a part of that book tattoo I mentioned. You never understand a person until you consider things from his point of view, until you climb into his skin and walk around in it. From To Kill a Mockingbird. I think my husband's coming upstairs. Favorite author. Favorite author. Just one? Favorite author. Favorite author. Maybe if I say it again, I'll figure it out. Well, Debbie McCumber's a favorite. Harper Lee, of course. Anita Shreve. Here Comes Everybody. So, there. Oh, you see the husband and the kitty tail. Because one comes in and the other has to follow. Because the cat thinks she needs to be fed every single time she sees my husband. Pause. Favorite author. Okay. Chris Bojalian. Jodi Picoult. I think that's enough. Okay. Favorite book cover. Favorite book cover. Like, favorite book cover that I own right now? It's gonna have to be something I have right now. Okay, hold on. My hair is doing something funky. Okay, so there's so many beautiful covers, but I couldn't choose between these two. This is like shimmery. And I like it. And this one's, I don't think you can see it, but it's like feathery looking. See, it's like feathers. And I like it. Okay. Action or romance? Well, I guess if I had to choose between those two, it would be romance. Yeah. When I hear action, I think like Jean-Claude Van Damme. And I know we're talking books, but I'm not really into action when it comes to books, I guess. I don't know. What do they even mean? Do they mean like military action books? Like, I don't know. Okay. I'm going to say romance. Where do you go when a sad moment happens? In a book? Where do I go? What does that mean? Where do I go when a sad moment happens? In a book. I mean, this is supposed to be about books, right? I mean, wherever I'm reading. I don't pick up and go somewhere else because something sad happened in the book I'm reading. That's a weird question. Okay. How long do you need to finish a book? I don't know. It depends on the book. Anywhere from 3 hours to several months. I mean, if it's a Casey West 250-page book or 300-page book that is like just a really quick rom-com type book, then a few hours. If it's an 800-page nonfiction book, then like the book that I read last year, We Are Not Such Things, about South Africa, that took me altogether about 6 months. So, okay. How long is your mourning period? It depends on the book. I mean, anything from no time, I don't have a mourning period, to a week or so before I can find something that really grips me again. Least favorite book. Well, my most recent least favorite book is Never Let You Go by Chevy Stevens, which I've talked about a few times, and it was terrible, no good, awful. Made me angry, so mad, and some of you are probably very tired of hearing about it, so I'm gonna just let it go. Shake it off. Shake it off. Okay. Turn on in a character. Well-rounded, interesting, flawed, but not too flawed. Realistic. Turn off in a character. That's question number 25, and my phone is still going. Okay, 25. Turn off in a character. Unlikable. Boring. No personality. Unrealistic. Mean. Not funny, because you need to be funny for me to like you. Yeah. So that's about good. Okay, 26. Reason I joined BookTube. Because I like books. Because I like to talk. Because I can't seem to find anyone who wants to talk books as much as I do in real life. Because I'd been watching for like a year. Oh, my hair. Okay. Yeah, it keeps, I'm getting, I think I've, what's the word? Kim and her flippy curls have overtaken me. Okay. I like your flippy curls, Kim. Okay. What was the question? I answered that, right? Reason I joined BookTube. Yeah, I answered that. Name a scary book. The Stand? No, that one's not scary, right? It's like, anyway, I don't know. It, which I have not gotten a copy of yet. It by Stephen King. Last book that made you cry. In This Moment by Karma Brown. Last book that you gave 5 stars. In This Moment by Karma Brown. If a book makes me cry, I'm pretty much going to give it 5 stars. Unless I was crying about just how terrible it was. Any favorite book titles? Like the actual title is my favorite, or like it's one of my favorite books? Because I feel like I've already said that a few times. Favorite book titles. I'm just going to take it like the title itself is like somehow is a favorite, which I've never thought of. Just a minute. The Warmth of Other Suns and Labyrinth Lost. I just think those are cool titles. While I was looking at my shelf, I realized that I think I said the wrong title for the Chevy Chase book. Not Chase. Stevens. Chevy Stevens. It was Never Let You Go. Not Never Let Me Go, which is the Ishiguro or whatever guy, and I haven't read that yet. Okay. Titles. Last book you read. Last book I completed. In This Moment by Karma Brown. Okay. Book you're currently reading. The Stranger Beside Me by Anne Rule. I'm learning a lot about Ted Bundy. It's pretty interesting. Last book adaptation you watched. Last book adaptation. Maybe Me Before You, which I watched like last fall, I think. I think that's the last one. A book character you always wanted to talk to. Boo Radley. An author you always wanted to talk to. An author I always wanted to talk to. I need to keep an eye on the time. Okay. An author I always wanted to talk to. An author that I always wanted to talk to. I feel like this should be automatically there. I should just know. I'm thinking about authors that are still alive, which could be a problem. But not that there's no authors I want to talk to, but there's just so many. R.L. Stein. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, I skipped a book character you always wanted to talk to. Oh, no, I said that. I said Boo Radley. Okay, 36. Favorite book snack. Pretzels. Or popcorn. Or chips. Okay, that's good. 37. Book world you want to live in. The last time I was asked this, which was in Book Buddy-a-thon, that's just not like, I'm not really into fantasy, so I don't really think about another world that I want to live in. But I'm trying to get more into fantasy, so maybe in the future I'll have an answer for that one. A book world you don't want to live in. All of the ones that I've read. Last time you smelled a book. Possibly this morning. Because I love the smell of any book, but I love the smell of cheap mass markets. It's like extra inky. Okay. Oh, my screen disappeared. Weird insults used in books. I don't know. Favorite romance book. The Fill-In Boyfriend by Casey West. Because of Hayden. Yeah. If he was like 10 years older, that would be nice. Okay. Do you write? I mean, compared to like 16-year-olds that just text, yeah, I write. But no, as far as like creative writing, not really. I like to journal sometimes. I like wish that I could write but not. I wish that I had the desire. I don't know. I don't know how to explain this. I wish I could write. Okay. What am I saying? Okay, number 43. I am up to number 43. Favorite magical item. $44. Your Quidditch position? I don't know. I told you I don't read Harry Potter, care about Harry Potter. I haven't watched the movies. I have had them on in front of me in the background while I was doing other things and my kid was watching it. Like, I don't care. I know it's a game in Harry Potter, and that's all I know. I don't know. I don't care. I know I'm gonna get the hate. Name a song you connect to a book. One of those songs from the Shades of Grey movie. That one that Ellie Goulding sings. You know the one I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay. Number 46. Favorite book-related chat-up line. What you reading? What does that mean? Oh, I'm so old. Number 47. Have you ever used it? Have I ever asked anyone what they're reading? Yes. Number 48. Favorite book fandom. Again, I'm too old for this crap. I've never really been into fandoms. I feel like I don't read the right books for it to be a fandom. I mean, true crime. Any true crime. A Stranger Beside Me. I've been talking about that in a Murderitos. Can that be a fandom? Like, I mean, I don't idolize Ted Bundy, just so you know. I don't know, like, fandoms, this is so not my thing. Like, I've never read Game of Thrones. That's the kind of thing I think of for fandoms. I haven't read any of the V.E. Schwab books yet. I'm not that terribly into A Court of Thorn and Roses. What is... Just books. That's my fandom. Books. Number 50. Who do you tag? I think everyone has done this tag. Yeah, I think, if you're watching this and you have not done it, then consider yourself tagged. And I can't believe that I have finished this in less than 30 minutes. I might not have to edit that much after all. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time.